Hello everyone, this is Mr. Matthew here, and I am about to give you finally my reaction to the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct that happened yesterday on April 2nd, 2025. Suffice to say that I was really excited for a lot of the stuff they announced. I was like really looking forward to many of the stuff they had, but I don't feel like buying them because I heard what the prices are going to be, and I'm just gonna rant about that because this is just unacceptable. Sorry, Nintendo, but I'm a huge Mario fan, but I just can't accept these prices at all. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna talk about the Switch 2, the Nintendo Switch 2, the console. So the console is going to release. We finally got the release date. It's gonna release on June 5, 2025. And we also get to see a look on, the features of the console. We see that it's a lot more advanced. It has better hardware, it has better storage, and all that, like you expect. And you also get to see this like VCR chat, if I remember. There's like this Deem chat, yeah, they added in. It's just kind of like Discord, but like you can kind of use it to connect with other people. So I thought that was cool, I guess. That was like cool, I guess. Wait. So I thought that was like cool, I guess, um, but the direct opened with the new Mario Kart game that we're all looking forward to, and the title is Mario Kart World, and it will release the same day as the Switch. It will be the Switch 2. It will be the launch title. And at first, I was really excited for this game until I heard it was gonna cost 80 euro. Like what? I just can't accept 80 euro for this. Like 80 euro is digital, I say euro because I live here in France, and the currency euro to dollar to euro is not doesn't differs a little bit. I think like 10, 10, 20. Even then, like 60 euro is way too much. Even then, 60 euro is like way too much. Like 70 euro is way too much, honestly, just for Mario Kart World. And not only that, $90 if you wanna buy it physically. Like that's just tummy, man. And also, I feel like there's not much physical stuff anymore. Like, like from what I've seen, like you basically buy these themes, you buy like an empty box, and then there's like inside of it the code, and then that tells you, and then that tells you like, like you put it in the Switch and then you download it digitally. Like, what happened to physical stuff? I just can't assume. Honestly, if it's not for the price, the game looks amazing. Like Mario Kart World, it's like open. You have so much stuff. You have so much explanations. You can even drive openly in it off road. Like that's cool. But the price, man, ugh, 80 euro. I don't know, like 70 euro even still. Yeah, that's too much. And I don't know. They said that's gonna be their pushing forward. Like honestly, I'm gonna join that bandwagon of me just screaming at Nintendo, please drop the price. Like I'm just saying, please, you guys drop the price. If you really want money, you have to drop it. Okay, just drop it just a little bit. At least meet it. I don't know, I don't know, $60 or maybe even $50. More people would buy. But I don't know. Anyway, enough ranting. So there's also uh some updated versions of like previous Switch themes. So you got Super Mario Party Jamboree, for example. There's like a new update for it called Jamboree TV, which looks cool, but like you also gotta buy an expansion pack as well. So there's that. There's also a few like tech demo themes they showed. There's like this basketball theme called Drag X Drive, which okay, looks cool. Then there's this also Techno Lab theme, and you have to pay to play it. Like really? Why do you need to pay to play a Techno theme? Like a tech demo theme? This is just so scummy, in my opinion. It's just so scummy. Like why does someone need to pay just to play a tech demo on a new console? Like, why? legit. Like a test demo should be free. That's like if the PlayStation charged you to play the PlayStation Playroom, even though that's supposed to be a test demo, guys. And also, there's also like an expansion pack for other themes. There's like this Kirby and the Forgotten Land with the what is it called again? Star Trust World, yeah. So there's like the Star Trust World expansion pack for it, which is cool, I guess. I don't own Kirby and the Forgotten Land, but what I do own, and I don't own Super Mario Party Jamboree yet, but I own both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'll just read them here. These are Breath of the Wild. So I already own both games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom here. I already own them, and what they mentioned is that they will be compatible in the Switch, yes, and they will be enhanced. There's like an expansion pack. There's like they will run in a much smoother frame rate, which is cool and all. But you have to buy you have to buy for the expansion pack to to just enhance them, which just seems very like scummy, honestly. Like like the fact that you have to buy, like if you really want it, then please just €5, okay? Like I really can't see why just €5 or €10. I can't see why it needs more than both because it doesn't seem like there's much content in there besides like enhancing the frame rate in there. And also there's gonna be like this Zelda app where you can track your Korok seeds, which looks really cool. You can track your Korok seeds in Shrine Quest. Even though I've already done all the shrines in Tears of the Kingdom, I haven't done all of them in Breath of the Wild, and the Korok seeds are just way too much to let. But yeah, I mean, I really wish, but I don't know, seeing as they're also gonna be priced for just an expansion, just to enhance the game on the Switch too, just seems a bit too much. But I guess the voices from Zelda and Master Coda are cool though. There's also a Hyrule Warriors version for Tears of the Kingdom, similar to Age of Calamity for Breath of the Wild. There's gonna be one for Tears of the Kingdom called Age of Imprisonment, which looks really cool. Which looks really cool, I guess. I'm not interested in Hyrule Warriors, but looks quite cool, I guess. And also for the third-party games, I'm only gonna mention two games because those are like the only ones I found interesting. I don't think I've did them, but those are like ones I found major highlight. Hollow Knight Silksong was legit revealed for like 6 seconds, like shown just for like 6 seconds. Like that's been a hugely twisted game. You go everywhere on the Nintendo um on the Nintendo Direct or partner showcase or whatever, and everyone is just saying Hollow Knight Silksong, and it got revealed that's shown for like 6 seconds and said that it will come out in 2025. Like that's just it's just too much. Like they just treated that game like it's nothing. Just funny. And also there's like a From Software game that's exclusive called the Dust Bloods, which was pretty surprising. I didn't know they'd reveal a From Software exclusive game in there, which was pretty surprising. That caught me off guard. Anyway, the last thing I wanna mention. Oh yeah, there's also Kirby Air Riders. I forgot about that, which is gonna be directed by none other than Masahiro Sakurai, the guy behind Smash. So yeah, it's a sequel to the Kirby Air Rides theme, the racing theme from the GameCube, which is cool. And I also forgot there's also gonna be the Nintendo GameCube classics. So yes, Nintendo GameCube is gonna be finally available on the Nintendo Switch Online, as a retro virtual. It's going to be finally available on the Nintendo Switch Online. I'm on the Nintendo Classics. So, yeah, if you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership and expansion pack, I don't know why they need expansion pack. But yeah, you can play there. You have they showed, the games that are in there, the Wind Waker and the fighting game, and there's also going to be more like Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, etc. Even though I really love to play Sunshine's the one I really love to play. And last but not least, there's Donkey Kong Bonanza. So yeah, I thought there was going to be a 3D Mario game, but it is not. And honestly, the more I looked into it, I feel like a new 3D Mario game is more promising to release either 2026 or 2027. 2026 to match the 30th anniversary with Super Mario 64, and 27 to with Galaxy came out in 2007, Odyssey came out in 2017. So I think it made sense to release the new 3D Mario game in 2027. Anyway, so yes, there is a new Donkey Kong game announced for the Nintendo Switch 2 called Donkey Kong Bonanza. And this is like a beat him. This is like a like the team that stars Donkey Kong as the main character, and like he beats up stuff and whatnot, and like it's a 3D game, and it looks really cool. It looks really cool. You're Donkey Kong, and you're in a 3D environment. You beat up like rots and whatnot. There's like enemies and bosses and all that, and that looks really cool. And it's also really major significance because this is the first new Donkey Kong game in like a while. This was like since overall like Donkey Kong since like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which is like 10 or 11 years at this point. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD doesn't really count. It's like a remaster, so there's that. And also, if 3D Donkey Kong, this is like the first one since 30 years, with Donkey Kong 64 being like very old. So this is definitely the very first 3D Donkey Kong game in a while. I mean, it looks cool. It looks like an Odyssey, like a Super Mario Odyssey, but with Donkey Kong, and looks really cool. Even though I'm more excited for the 3D Mario game. Like I said, I'm really hoping for the 3D Mario game. And the Switch 2, I think it said that it's gonna be priced at 450 euro, like somewhere like that, which um, I guess it's fair for the console to be a bit priced higher considering that it's more powerful. So I guess it's a bit fair, but yeah, man, I have to rant about the prices. They just feel so scummy. It's like everything you need to buy everything. Like first of all, the 450 euro for the Switch was understandable, but then you have to buy a TED demo. Like, why do you need to pay for a TED demo? I seriously don't know. Like a TED demo should be free, and and also I gotta say, Donkey Kong Bonanza costing 70 euro, I think is a bit too much for what you've seen. But I mean, I guess so. But Mario Kart World costing 80 euro is too much. Like I drop the prices, man. It's just too much. And and they have to charge you for the expansion pack for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Like why, Like why can't you just add that for free or at least add it for like 5 euro? Rumors might I have it they might add it for 20 euro. Like no. Yeah, it's just too much, man, the price. And yeah, I also forgot there's like two games that are gonna have their Switch version, those being Metroid Prime 4 and Pokemon Legends ZA, which personally not that interested in, but okay. But man, the prices, I just have to say, that's just too much. Like I may not even buy this, honestly, unless they just drop their prices because this is just too much. I can't let us spend on this. So I'm just gonna say if anyone's watching, yeah, I'm not spending this, okay? I'm just not buying this until they decide to drop the prices because this is just too much. I was like wondering why they didn't show the prices in their directs, and then I was like, oh, that's why, they just you had to overprice, your games. Screw you, Nintendo. Seriously, it's just so why do you act so anti-consumer at times? It's just I'll never understand this company. I seriously will never do. Anyway, yeah, the games looked fun. Oh yeah, I also forgot Mario Kart World will also have a direct on it in April 17, and by that I'll be free. So I might make a live stream reacting to it since I wanna see all the features the game has. Maybe it will justify the pricing, maybe not, but please, for sake, drop the prices, Nintendo. But if you ask me, I'm not gonna buy it. No, not on launch. Maybe when time passes, they might drop the prices, or at least if this backlash, because there's like a fair amount of backlash out there, and I feel like if we bully Nintendo to drop it, we might do it. We just might do it if we bully them to drop the prices, because that's just too much. Even as a huge Mario fan myself, I can't accept this. I just can't accept this. I mean, fans were able to bully Paramount into changing some of its design, so I feel like why can't we just do the same? Just bully Nintendo to change, to drop the price because yeah, Nintendo, that's way too much. Just drop the prices, please. I'm begging you. We can't just pay 100 euro a game. That's just not how we work. But I guess the industry just evolves, I guess. Anyway, yeah, that's all I have to say for the Nintendo Switch 2 reaction. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching and have a peaceful day, everyone. Rant over. Goodbye.